Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we are gathered here tonight for a little hot seat head-to-head. 3 heads are better than 2. And let's meet our contestants tonight. First up, Las Vegas, Nevada. You know him as one of the hosts, maybe the best host of Throwback Trivia Takedown, Mr. John Speas. How you doing, my friend, and what are you drinking?
I noticed you conveniently left out, you know him, you love him. But that's okay, because I know you love me. I'm doing pretty well. I unfortunately didn't have time to grab a drink because I'll be honest, I kind of forgot until last second that I was doing this, so I didn't have time to grab something. So I just have my standard Gatorade Zero ready to go. I need to stay hydrated for this.
Very nice, very nice. Now we are going to go all the way east, Winter Springs, Florida, to Matt the Chili Lamia, my friend. Lamia. I keep calling you Lamia. It's Lamia, and I'm sorry.
I never know what I'm going to get with you, so I stopped bothering to correct you. So whatever you're feeling, that night is fine with me.
Matt, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
I'm doing okay. Trying to survive the first of the 3 nights of winter here in Florida. It currently is about 45 degrees outside, according to my weather app. I moved down here from New York to get away from this, but I can tolerate it for a week or less. It's fine, and there's no snow, so it's fine. But to commemorate the occasion, what I am drinking out of somewhat whatever cup, I'm drinking some hot chocolate. And for my sound, I'm going to put some whipped topping on it. So let's see if this comes out.
Oh, you want some hot chocolate with that whipped cream?
No, the more whipped cream, the better.
I'm not going to lie, Matt. I fully expect you to say to top it off. I was fully expecting the bottle of Siesta Key Spice Rum to make an appearance.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. I'm keeping it sober tonight. So
it's all right. Now we're gonna. Do we go east or west from Florida to get to Australia? Probably west.
West is probably shorter.
We're going to head on out to Australia. Natalie, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And yeah, whichever way you go, you'll get here eventually. Just keep going around until you find me. So that's...
I just follow the sound of Kylie Minogue until I get there.
So here in Australia, it's already New Year's Eve. And so you guys are all being very sober this evening, but I have already started the party. Or I'm about to start the party. So I have a vodka cruiser, not from a local distillery, just because we had a bunch left over from Christmas. And this one's one I haven't had before. It's a melon lime flavor. Guava is my preferred flavor. Do you have vodka cruisers in America?
I don't know what a vodka cruise is.
Oh, okay.
They might call it something different here.
It's just a premix.
We have sun cruisers, yeah.
Okay. It's a premix vodka drink, essentially. I'm going to resist the urge to... start singing that song now. So yes, so this one's 0 sugar melon lime flavor. So it's in a can. I do prefer the bottles, but again, this is what we had in the fridge. The can is better for the recording, I suppose. Let me try it. Oh, it's not bad. Probably more melon. I would prefer more lime, but it will do. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody.
Happy New Year's Eve. It's
Happy New Year whenever you're listening to this.
That's true. It's getting New Year's Eve here. My turn, I guess. So I did a bad thing. I did something I said I would never do.
But I've got a sobriety streak.
I got a hankering here. And I've been craving a glass of wine for well over a month. And I did something I swear I would never actually do. But this sobriety streak's got me going. I went and got myself a bottle of 0 alcohol Chardonnay.
Oh, my God. Wow.
And this is the biggest glass. Like, that's not even a wine glass. Like, at that point, that's a healthy pour.
Some fancy
I've never had 0 alcohol drinks before, so we're gonna just do a live taste test and see. This is like $15 at Walmart, which is insane because I could get a bottle of wine there for $6. Here you go. It's not bad. It's actually refreshing. Does not taste like Chardonnay though. It tastes a little.
Grape juice.
Yeah, it tastes a little bit like grape. So it is going to be a good night. I've got my scorebook handy. And here's how tonight's game is going to go. We have our standard hot seat round. I did a little bit of a tweak with the pregame, though. So the pregame, I'll read you the category, and then we'll let you all kind of choose off if you want Group A, Group B, or Group C. All right, so the pregame is not our standard pregame, but you will all get 5 yes or no questions, each worth 1 point apiece. Your pregame category is reality television.
Oh.
So I am going to give you the name of a U.S. reality television show. Natalie, sorry, it just it crumbles, I guess. All you have to do is tell me is, did this reality show ever win an Emmy for Best Reality Competition Show?
Okay.
I have got 15 here. Now, I'm not going to tell you the shows that are on the list. I'm just going to tell you, you get to choose. Natalie, we'll start with you. You can have Group A, Group B, or Group C.
I will go Group A. Thank you. Get it out of the way.
John, because you're the next one that hasn't been on in the least recently, I guess. You want Group B or Group C?
I'll take B.
All right, Matt, you're getting C. We're going to go group by group through this. We're going to start with Natalie. Natalie, I'm going to name a reality show and just tell me yes or no. I will tell you it would behoove you to make note of the shows that are mentioned, because there's an opportunity for bonus points at the end of this, and not just for your group. There's an opportunity for up to 2 bonus points. You could walk away with potentially 7 points this round. Natalie, we're going to start with you, though.
Okay.
I'm going to name a show. Just tell me yes or no. Did it win an Emmy Award for Best Reality Competition Show? The randomized order, Natalie, the first show you get is Project Runway.
I am going to say no.
Project Runway never did win that particular Emmy, so that's a correct answer. Question number 2 for you, Natalie. Your show is American Ninja Warrior.
I am going to say no again.
American Ninja Warrior is a correct answer. It never has won.
Okay.
Your third show, RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, I know that's been super popular. I'm going to say yes.
RuPaul's Drag Race is a 4-time winner. That is a correct answer.
Wow.
Number
this
4 for
alcohol's working for me today.
See? Drink before.
I've jinxed it now.
Natalie, your fourth show, Dancing with the Stars.
Oh. It's won a Logie here that's our TV awards in Australia. Can I switch? Does that count? No, I'm going to say I'm going to say no.
Dancing with the Stars is correct. It has never won. And last one for you here, Natalie, Big Brother.
Oh, God. I don't know what it's like in America, but in Australia it's terrible. And I would be very sad if it did win. So I'm going to stick with no and say it didn't win.
Yeah, you just swept the pregame. Big Brother has never won. Which, by the way, it is my guilty pleasure show.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sure your version's a lot better than ours.
Oh, no, it's not. They're all terrible. It's not a good show, but like I watched it with my mom. I watched it with my wife. I have friends at work that watch it. It's a trash show it's the one trash show that I allow myself to watch. All right, Natalie, you're picking up 5 points so far. Remember, there's an opportunity for 2 bonus points at the end. John, we're going over to you. You get Group B. Your first show is The Amazing Race.
I think it has won some Emmys.
The Amazing Race has won the Emmy Award for Best Reality Competition Show. It's actually won it more than anybody else. I believe it's a 10-time winner.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, John, you have 1 point there. Your next reality show is American Idol.
I'll say yes.
Ooh, American Idol never has won. All right. Your third show, America's Got Talent.
I'll be shocked if it has. I'll say no.
No is a correct answer. America's Got Talent has never won. All right, fourth show. Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls.
I'm going to assume no.
Oh, Lizzo's has actually.
Oh, okay.
Watch Out for the Big Girls won, I think, in 2023.
Honestly, didn't even know that was a show.
Amazon Prime, if I'm not mistaken. But your last one here, John, Survivor.
Oh, I'm positive it has.
Survivor never has.
Really?
Really?
I'm shocked. For as long as it's been on, I am shocked.
Nope. All right. So, John, you're coming out of it with 2 so far. Matt, we're heading over to you. Your first show is Traitors.
Never saw it. I'm going to go no.
Oh, Traitors has. It's actually won twice.
Okay.
Your second show, Nailed It.
Never heard of this one. I'll go no again.
Nailed It has never won. That's a correct answer. Third show for you here. So You Think You Can Dance.
Oh boy. Let's go yes.
No, So You Think You Can Dance has never won it.
Okay.
Your final 2 here, Matt. The first one is The Voice.
This is one I actually watched. Was it good enough to win best? Yeah, let's go yes.
The Voice is a 2-time winner. That is a correct answer. And your last show, Matt, Top Chef.
I mean, as popular as that is, again, I've never watched it, but I'll go yes.
Top Chef has. That's a correct answer. So far, Natalie has got a 5-3-2 lead. For 1 bonus point each, 2 of the 15 shows that I mentioned have never even been nominated for the Best Reality Competition Show Emmy. Name the 2 shows of those 15 that have never been nominated. Lock in when you're ready.
I'll lock in.
Yep, I'll look in.
Sure, I'll lock in.
All right. John, let's start with you.
I said nailed it and couldn't think of another one, so that's all you get.
All right. Matt, what'd you have?
I said nailed it and American Ninja Warrior.
And Natalie, what did you have?
I said nailed it and America's Got Talent.
Natalie's going to pick up 1 point. America's Got Talent has never been nominated for the Best Reality Competition Show Emmy. The other show that we're looking for is Big Brother.
Oh,
I see. I wanted to say that to go along with my very loud protest to Big Brother earlier, but I thought it was too popular. Can I ask a quick question, Chris? I was writing those down as we were going. Was I allowed to do that, or was that cheating?
I never said you couldn't.
Okay. Because when you said no, you said note it down or something. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then, John, when you said I couldn't remember another one, I thought maybe I was cheating.
No. Let me run through this real quick. So American Idol has 9 Emmy wins, but 0 for Best Reality Competition Show. A lot of stage lighting and sound mixing, stuff like that there. Top Chef won in 2010. Project Runway has 2 Emmy wins. Same thing, though. None for Best Reality Competition Show. It's 1 for Best Host and 1 for, I think, video editing or picture editing. Dancing with the Stars, same thing. It's got 21 wins, 0 for Best Reality Competition Show. America's Got Talent has 0 nominations for that particular Emmy, but it does have 12 Emmy noms in it. So You Think You Can Dance has multiple nominations for Best Reality Competition Show, never actually won. The Voice, 2-time winner. Survivor has 4 wins, all for Jeff Probst for Best Host. Never been able. It has 1 more win. I think it has 5 Emmys total, none for Best Reality Competition Show. Big Brother has nothing. American Ninja Warrior, I believe, has 2 or 3 nominations in that category. RuPaul's Drag Race, 5 wins: 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2023. Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls was 2022. We already talked about Amazing Race. Traders has won the last 2 years, 2024 and 2025, and has one of my the 5 people I'm allowed to make out with. My wife can't get mad on that list. Tara Lipinski is on this coming season. I am excited for that. It's the other one of those trash shows I love. And then Nailed It is a one-time nominee, 0-time winner. Nicely done. So Natalie, you're going to go in with a 6-3-2 lead. And that means, John, you're going to pick, do you want to go first, second, or third in hot seat round 1?
I want to go first and get it over with.
All right. So we will start with John, then we'll go to Natalie, then to Matt. 15 minutes on the clock, a nonstop barrage of trivia questions, and hopefully some correct answers are on its way. We will ping pong back and forth. If we have an odd number of questions, we will even it out at the end. Are we ready?
No, but let's do it anyway.
All right.
Sure.
John, we'll start with you. Your time begins after I read your first question. Here we go. John, what's the term for the movement of molecules from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration?
Osmosis?
No, it's diffusion.
Fusion.
All right, Natalie, going to you. Featuring an 8-bit version of Louie Louie at the opening of the game, what NES or Nintendo Entertainment System game allows players to play hacky sack?
Super Mario Brothers. I have no idea.
Oh, no, that was a game called California Games. Matt, who played Lois in Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman?
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher is correct. John, what religious leader was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1994?
Jesse Jackson?
Ooh, no, we're looking for Pope John Paul II. Natalie, the 1769 words of French philosopher Rousseau said, "Let them eat brioche," and they have been incorrectly translated and attributed to which head of state?
Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette's a correct answer. Matt, heading over to you. What street drug was briefly marketed as a cough suppressant in 1898 as it was not believed to be addictive?
Street drug. Let's go with heroin.
Heroin's a correct answer. John, who was the only U.S. president to have been a former prisoner of war?
Ooh. I feel like this is something I've heard before. I don't know why I want to say this, but I'm going to say Kennedy.
It was not Kennedy. Andrew Jackson's what we're looking for. Okay. Natalie, during what war was Andrew Jackson a prisoner of war?
Okay, so oh gosh, the Revolutionary War.
Revolutionary War is correct. He was 13 at the time. He was working as a courier and was captured doing that. All right, Matt, we're heading over to you. Within 3 years either way, in what year did South Park debut on television?
1999.
That is within 3. 1997 is what we're looking for.
Okay.
John, in 1980, did the USSR boycott the Summer Olympics, the Winter Olympics, both, or neither?
I know it was at least, I'm positive it was at least the Summer Olympics, so I'll say the Summer Olympics.
Summer Olympics is correct. They were held in LA that year. Natalie, heading back over to you. Who was the youngest Oscar winner of all time?
I think, is that Tatum O'Neal?
That is Tatum O'Neal. Matt, heading over to you. Quote, surfer dude feuds with teacher while teenage girl loses her innocence, summarizes what cult classic movie's plot?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High is correct. John, what founding father is depicted on the $100 bill?
Franklin.
It is all about the Benjamins. That's a correct answer. Natalie, what band scored a hit in the 80s by covering Al Green's Take Me to the River?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. Chicago.
Oh, no, that'd be the Talking Heads. Matt.
We just watched Stop Making Sense on Christmas Eve.
That might be the best of those films, those types
Yeah.
of films. Matt, heading over to you here. In what decade did NHL Wayne Gretzky retire?
What year did he retire?
In what decade did he retire?
Oh, decade. Okay. 2000s.
No, 99, retired in 1999.
Damn it, I was thinking that, but thought it was too obvious.
John, in the movie Nightmare Before Christmas, what is the name of Jack Skellington's dog?
So, fun fact: I've never actually seen this movie all the way through, and I don't.
Best way to watch it.
I don't particularly care for it.
Same.
This isn't boozy with your wrong opinions.
I can't change the facts. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't even have a funny guess.
No, his name is Zero. Natalie, who is the only U.S. president to work as a national park ranger?
Oh, goodness. I know there's a whole thing about national parks with Teddy Roosevelt, but I think they got created because of him. So it would be someone after him, or I'm really not making any sense. Gosh, I have no idea. Jimmy Carter.
Oh, close. Gerald Ford.
Oh,
Matt, who did Forbes name the youngest self-made billionaire in 2019?
Kardashian.
I need an official answer. That's not a name.
Yes, Kardashian's a last name. Jeopardy rules.
There's no, not in this case.
Kylie. No, that's Jenner. Kylie Jenner. Shit. Khloe Kardashian.
It was Kylie Jenner.
Oh, fuck you.
John, in the movie Return of the Jedi, who kills Jabba the Hutt?
Princess Leia.
General Leia Organa is a correct answer. Natalie. Sorry, I'm pedantic, John. Just trying to bust your balls a little bit. Natalie, though he's better known for an 1851 novel, who wrote the book Billy Budd?
Herman Melville.
Herman Melville is a correct answer. Matt, Jodie Foster was the 3-year-old star of ads for what product?
Coppertone.
Coppertone's a correct answer. John, fans of Lilo and Stitch can tell you that what 5-letter word means family in Hawaiian?
You keep pulling up these movies that I have not seen all the way through because that came out well after I was an adult. So, Ohana.
Ohana is a correct answer. Natalie, who sang in 2008, "If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it"?
Beyonce.
Sometimes they are that easy. It does giveth and taketh away. Matt, we're going to head over to you next. Which NBA team plays its home games at the famous Madison Square Garden?
The New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah, I already wrote down your point.
Thank you.
John, what is the only continent on Earth where reptiles cannot be found?
Antarctica.
Antarctica is correct. See, you all got easy ones that round. So let's see if we can get a little bit harder here. All right, Natalie. What Major League Baseball team's current ballpark nonsensically used to have a hill leading up to the center field wall?
Oh, nonsensically used to have a hill. Oh, I don't know. The Dodgers.
Oh, close. I wonder if I'd given you the second half of the clue here. It says it was removed prior to the 2017 season, perhaps to install video cameras. We're looking for the Houston Astros.
That wouldn't have helped me.
Matt, heading over to you. Who is Major League Baseball's career leader in steals?
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson's a correct answer. John, name the clown with 3 nipples on The Simpsons.
Krusty.
Krusty is a correct answer. Natalie, not to be confused with an initiative in a hit 2004 television show, in Buddhism, what are the teachings of Buddha known as?
Oh, man, this is going to drive me crazy. Nah, I don't know, but I know I'm going to kick myself.
Oh, the television show I'm hinting at is Lost. That initiative was called the Dharma Initiative.
Oh, okay. No, I had no idea of that. So I'm not
All right,
kicking
Matt,
myself
we're
at
heading over
all.
to you. What is the 5-letter word that is used to refer to a dosage of fast-acting insulin that is given via the continuously attached pump device worn by some diabetics?
No idea. Pass it.
I'm going to need someone to help me with the pronunciation here. I believe it's bolus or bolus, Bolus.
Okay.
John, what color of the rainbow shares a name with a flower?
Violet.
Violet's a correct answer. All right. Natalie, in what city was John F. Kennedy assassinated?
Dallas.
Dallas is a correct answer. Matt, in 1990, the Nobel Peace Prize laureate Lech Walesa was elected the first democratically elected president of what former Nazi-occupied country?
Poland.
Poland is a correct answer. John, who wrote the book Don Quixote?
Oh, I forget his name, and I'm never going to be able to pull it, so I'll pass.
Ooh, Miguel de Cervantes is what we're looking for. Natalie, who penned the famous novel Frankenstein?
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley is the correct answer. The new movie on Netflix. I'm actually going to watch after we get done recording. Matt, heading over to you. Sundar Pichai is the CEO of what tech giant?
Tech giant. I don't know. Google.
Google is a correct answer.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Nicely done. John, we're going to head over to you next. This African-American scientist is responsible for 300 applications for peanuts and pioneered crop rotation.
Carver.
George Washington Carver is correct. Natalie, how many strings does a standard violin have?
4.
4 is a correct answer. If you got that wrong, John would benefit.
I know.
Matt, ex-minor league baseball player Randy Porto is better known as what wrestler?
Is that Randy Poffo?
I said Randy Porto is Randy Poffo. You're correct. I mistyped the question.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah. That is a correct answer. John, who won an Oscar for their role in the movie Rain Man?
Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman's a correct answer. Natalie, heading back to you. A song by thrash metal band Slayer is 4 minutes and 14 seconds in duration and ends with a minute of rain sound effects. Per the song's title, what is it raining?
Bullets.
Ooh, close. It's raining blood.
Oh.
Matt, what is the softest mineral in the world?
Softest mineral. That sounds stupid. I don't know. The softest thing on the Mohs scale is talc, so I'll go with that.
Talc is a correct answer. John, in what decade did Pablo Picasso die?
I know it's more recent than I would think. 70s?
70s is a correct answer. Natalie, who won the very first Super Bowl game played back in 1967?
Let me think about this. I am going to say the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers is correct.
Oh, I don't know where I got that from.
Nicely done. Matt, we're heading over to you. What INXS singer died of autoerotic asphyxiation in his hotel room in 1997?
Michael Hudgens.
Michael Hudgens is correct. John, what eccentric pop superstar is ranked as one of the richest men in England and was knighted by the Queen back in 1998?
Do I think Robbie Williams has been knighted? I know he's weird. I don't know if I'd call him eccentric. Let's go with Elton John.
Elton John is a correct answer. And that is the end of Hot Seat round 1. But because John did start it, Natalie and Matt each get one final question. So, Natalie, we're going over to you with this next one. Who was the sitting U.S. president during the War of 1812?
Oh, I do know the presidents in order, but I don't know the dates. Washington. I am going to say Madison.
He was in worse shape than the national debt is in. That is a correct answer, James Madison. Matt, we're going to finish this off with you. Located in California, what is the lowest point in the continental U.S.?
Death Valley.
Death Valley is a correct answer. And that brings us to the end of Hot Seat Round 1. Let me go ahead and tabulate your scores. All right. We are out of Hot Seat Round 1. We're going to head into our halftime round, but let's get a score update. Natalie, in that round, you picked up 10. That brings you to 16 points. Matt, you picked up 13. That also brings you to 16. John picked up 11. That brings you to 13. It's anybody's ball game. Oh, time for our halftime round. Natalie, I think you've played this game before. Matt, I know you have. John, I don't think you have, but we're going to play a halftime game all based on alliterations.
I haven't actually played. I've played along, listening.
Okay.
And generally, apart from last episode I knew 4 of them. Every other episode, I've been lucky to get 1. So I'm very nervous right now.
Hopefully this is fun. But the way this game works is simple. I am going to give you all 5 letters. I am then going to read 5 clues. Those clues hint at an alliterative name that will start with one of those 5 letters. Each letter is used precisely once. So I will give you an example. If I were to tell you the clue was a member of the Pub Trivia Experience staff who is diminutive in stature and is losing his hair, the answer would be
Mike Mott.
None of us want to say it. We love you, Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
We love you, Mike.
Mike was supposed to be here, and his family still has the flu. So, sorry, dude. I'm not trying to be rude. I swear.
It just comes naturally. You don't have to try.
It does. It does. So, are you ready for your letters?
Yes.
Yes.
Ready.
Your letters are B as in Bravo, C as in Charlie, M as in Mike, R as in Romeo, and T as in Tango. BCMRT. Here is your first clue. An animated series that aired as part of the Captain Kangaroo television show from 1757 to 1759 and saw a title character who lives in a treehouse and can shapeshift with the help of his funnel-shaped thinking cap. Clue number 2. This singer, songwriter, and bandleader had a career that spanned 65 years. He was a master scat singer and saw the height of his popularity in the 30s and 40s. Your third clue. An African capital city and nation, best known in the trivia and vexillology spheres for the inclusion of an AK-47 on the nation's flag.
And so the alliteration is the capital and the nation.
Correct.
Okay.
Your fourth clue. Based on how the opening round went, I'm going to guess this one's going to go swimmingly. An American reality star best known for 3 stints on the American version of Big Brother, where she competed on the 12th, 13th, and 27th season, the latter airing in 2025. She would win the 13th season, along with winning Celebrity Fear Factor and the show Snake in the Grass. Your final clue. A human chain distribution method primarily used in firefighting prior to the invent and adoption of hand-pumped fire engines. I've got 5 minutes on the clock. Lock in your answers when you're ready. All right. Let's go through this and get some answers then. How about that?
Definitely wrong answers.
Yes. We'll see if we can give out some points. So we'll start with the first clue. An animated series that aired as part of Captain Kangaroo's television show and saw a title character who lives in a treehouse and can shapeshift with the help of a funnel-shaped thinking cap. I'm just going to go left to right on my paper here. Natalie, what'd you have?
So this is something I probably... Can I ask a yes-no question, Chris? Is this... Hey, Brewer. Hey, Lagori. Can I ask a yes-no question?
I have never in my life been confused for Chris Brewer. I'm tall. I have hair.
It's like the antithesis.
Yes. We are polar opposites. But yes, you can ask a question.
If I know for sure I don't know one, can I hedge my bets and answer two of the letters for another one?
You can answer them in any way, shape, or form that you want. If you want to say it's the same for all five, you could do that.
Okay, well, I have no answer for this one.
Okay. Matt, what'd you come up with?
I used the R for this one, and I put Rocket Raccoon.
John.
I got nothing.
Oh, this would be the short-lived, but I watched it when I was a kid. Tom Terrific.
Ah, bugger.
Nope, never.
Damn it.
That means one of my maybes is wrong.
Next up, this singer, songwriter, and band leader had a career that spanned 65 years. He was a master scat singer and saw the height of his popularity in the 30s and the 40s. Matt, we'll start with you this time.
I used the C for this one. I put Cab Calloway.
John.
Howdy, 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 howdy. I also put Cab Calloway.
Natalie.
So here's a little story with this one. So I thought Tommy Two-Tone was someone, but I thought he was someone more modern, but I put him down, and then I put Chubby Checker, but I was very confident Chubby Checker wasn't right, but they were the two I put for this one.
Tommy Two-Tone was, I think, they used the first episode we did this. It's been a while, but no, it's not Tommy Two-Tone. It is, in fact, the master scat himself, Mr. Cab Calloway.
Oh, nice work, gentlemen.
I remember vividly, I've told this story, I think, on this show before, but I got to skip a day of school in my senior year of high school because Cab Calloway's daughter was still touring with his band, which they were all at that point dead, so it's new people.
Right.
But Cab Calloway's daughter was touring with the Cab Calloway band, and I took my grandmother. I was the youngest person in that theater by a good 40 years, but it was fantastic. I love swing music, so it was wonderful.
I went to go see Three Dog Night a few years ago, and if it weren't for the fact that the person I took with me was younger than me, I would have been the youngest person in that.
I'd go see Three Dog Night, though. That'd be a fun show.
That was a great show.
All right. Third clue. African capital city and nation best known in the trivia and vexillology spheres for the inclusion of an AK-47 on the nation's flag. John, we'll start with you.
The only African nation I know for a fact where the capital is the same name is Djibouti. So if you're from that commercial, what's the capital of Djibouti? Djibouti. Djibouti is the capital of Djibouti. Unfortunately, these are none of the letters, so I don't know.
No. Natalie, what'd you have?
This is where I'm hoping I might pick up one. Mozambique and Maputo.
Matt.
You know, I thought it was Mozambique, but like I said, I wasn't coming up with the capital for that. But based on my other wrong answers, I had this as the T answer, so that's definitely wrong. So,
Hey, John.
Huh?
We had this question at SporkleCon.
I don't remember.
We did. In the Battle of the Brains on that, we all got this wrong because there was a clue in there about speaking Portuguese. It was the question about like Portuguese speaking capitals where there's an alliteration, and we went Brasilia, Brazil. And it was Maputo, Mozambique.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, Maputo is a correct answer. Natalie, you're going to pick up the point there, or the 4 points there. Next up, if any of you get this right, I'm turning off this recording. You win. American reality star, best known for 3 stints in the American version of Big Brother. She would win the 13th season along with winning Celebrity Fear Factor and Snake in the Grass. Natalie, we're back to you. What'd you go with?
Okay, well, I feel excited that I think I at least got the right letter. And so I just made up a name. I went with Rachel Rodgers.
All right, Matt, what'd you go with?
I used the M for this answer, which, as we know by now, was wrong. But I put Michaela Maroney. Why not?
Also a former it's a name we've used here before. She is the Olympian, the not impressed from the what's the Fierce Five, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, John, what'd you have?
I went with your mom.
Okay. No, not my mom.
Okay.
Natalie, you're actually really freaking close. It's Rachel Riley. Rachel Riley.
Oh, wow. Half
You
points.
almost you almost got there though.
Wow.
All right, no points. That's 4 points for Chris. Last one here: a human chain distribution method primarily used in firefighting prior to the invent and adoption of hand pump fire engines. Matt, we're going to start with you.
I put the bucket brigade.
John,
I also put bucket brigade.
Natalie,
I also put bucket brigade. Bucket brigade.
you're all going to pick up 8 points total in the halftime round. Bucket brigade's a correct answer. Your scores: Natalie, Matt 24, John 21. As we head into the second hot seat round. John, you are still trailing. Do you want to go first, second, or third in this round?
I'll go third.
All right, that means Natalie, you're going to kick us off.
Okay.
The same 15 minutes, another nonstop barrage of trivia questions and answers are coming your way. Your time begins after I read your first question. Here we go. Natalie, what internal organ stores bile?
The liver.
No, it's the gallbladder.
Oh, that's okay. I was tossing up between liver and pancreas, so I was getting it wrong either way.
Matt, Eye of the Tiger is the theme song to which Rocky film?
Rocky 3.
Rocky 3 is a correct answer. John, what brand of melted candy bar made of chocolate and peanuts led Percy Spencer to invent the microwave oven?
Oh, was it a Baby Ruth?
Ooh, no, it was a Mr. Good bar. Natalie, what kind of fruit juice is mixed with either gin or vodka to make a salty dog?
Grapefruit juice.
Grapefruit juice is correct. Matt, before he was a famous TV science guy, Bill Nye was a scientist for what transportation company?
Oh boy, transportation company. I don't have a good answer. I'll just pass.
Oh, he worked for Boeing. John, what colorful Neil Diamond song was covered by UB40?
Red, red wine.
Red, red wine is correct. Also, IB42. Thank you very much. Natalie, Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You spent 14 weeks at the number one spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Who wrote the song?
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton's correct. Matt, which current European monarchy traces its direct roots back 1,000 years to the Viking era?
The Norse. I don't know.
No,
Norway.
Denmark is what we're looking for there.
Okay.
John, in a well-known fable, what literary character sold a cow for 5 beans?
Jack.
Jack is a correct answer. Natalie, heading over to you. Which cast member from the Dukes of Hazzard was elected to Congress in the 1980s?
Oh, I don't know. No. I don't think Sonny Bono was in it, and I don't think he was elected to Congress. He was something in politics. Yeah, I don't know. Pass.
No, we're looking for Ben Jones. Matt, a nickname for which condiment is also the name of a county in Ireland?
Nickname of a condiment?
It's also the name of a county in Ireland. I will take either the county name or the actual name of the condiment.
Okay, I'm blanking. I don't know. Worcestershire. I don't know.
Oh, no. Mayonnaise. That county is called Mayo. John,
Okay.
which Paul Thomas Anderson film is loosely based on a 1927 Upton Sinclair novel?
The Royal Tannenbaums.
No, There Will Be Blood. Natalie, heading over to you. Which singer-songwriter released an album with the title of Tapestry?
Carole King.
Carole King is correct. Matt, heading over to you for this one. In 2024, approximately 1.5 million euros were thrown where? Those euros were donated to a charity titled Caritas, meaning love in this country's language.
Trevi Fountain.
Trevi Fountain's the correct answer. John, which French fashion legend who is credited with helping to popularize the women's pantsuit in the 1970s retired from the industry back in 2002?
You know, for as much fashion questions as I have to write, I think I would just know this offhand. I don't know. Pass.
Yves Saint Laurent's what we're looking for there. Natalie, which guitar legend has been a member of the Yardbirds, Cream, and Blind Faith?
Eric Clapton.
Clapton's a correct answer. Matt.
My husband's going to be so proud.
Matt, Rebecca Latimer Felton was the first woman to be elected to the U.S. Senate. Which southern state did she represent?
Can I just say that I like the first round better?
It does give it and take it away.
Well, it's been taken away all round.
You're in the lead.
Doesn't feel like it. Southern state. Georgia.
Georgia's a correct answer. I take that back. You're actually not in the lead. Natalie right now is up by one.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
All right, John, heading over to you. You're in good hands with which insurance company?
Allstate.
Allstate's a correct answer. All right, Natalie. Oh, another football question, Natalie. I'm so sorry. What NFC team, who has since moved cities twice since then, dominated the Washington Redskins in the 1984 Super Bowl?
NFC, I don't know what that means. I don't think Green Bay's moved, so that's not going to help me again. Can I just give the city?
You can give the city, yes, that'd be fine.
I don't know the city. Milwaukee.
No, they were at that point on the LA Raiders. They had since moved to both Oakland, and now they are in Las Vegas.
I know they've moved heaps. I should have just thought about what team has moved heaps.
Matt, we're going to head over to you next. Who sang the title song to the James Bond film For Your Eyes Only?
Oh, man. Was that Sheena Easton?
That was Sheena Easton. Nice pull.
Nice.
John, which Greek mathematician requested a cylinder-enclosed sphere to be placed on his tomb?
Bophades.
Last name, please?
Bophades nuts.
No, unfortunately, it's Archimedes. All right, Natalie, we're heading over to you here. What was the name of the first successful English colony in North America, established back in 1607?
Jamestown?
Jamestown's a correct answer. Matt, name the book. An angst-ridden teenager, Holden Caulfield, spends a week in New York City.
I know the name Holden Caulfield. In addition to sucking at geography, I suck at literature too. Damn it. The Great Gatsby.
No. This would be The Catcher in the Rye.
Okay.
John, who performed the song She's Like the Wind on the soundtrack to Dirty Dancing?
You know what? I don't actually know offhand. I'm not as familiar with that soundtrack. No, Tina Turner.
No, it was actually performed by Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay.
Natalie, which of the Barden Bellas provided the voice for Princess Poppy in the film Trolls?
Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick is a correct answer. Matt, during a clinical assessment, a brain imaging scan called a PET scan may be administered. What does PET stand for? P-E-T.
I was hoping you're going to tell me what does it look for. I don't know. I don't know what it stands for.
Positron emission tomography is what we're looking for there.
Okay.
John, heading over to you. Roger Bannister, the first athlete in history to run a 1 mile in less than 4 minutes, was a native of what country?
Australia?
No, he's from Great Britain. Natalie, this synopsis describes which book? Humans are genetically bred, socially indoctrinated, and pharmaceutically anesthesia. Wow. And pharmaceutically under anesthesia in a utopia. That's it.
Brave New World.
Brave New World is correct. Matt, heading over to you. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did Greece experience a debt crisis that led to a bailout from the EU?
All right, I remember this happening.
I believe the IMF was also involved, if I'm not mistaken.
It's unbelievable. Oh, it's EMF, sorry.
It took me a while, but I got there.
Thank you. The silence was deafening. Crap. 2008.
That has been 3 years. It was 2010.
Okay.
John.
Oh, boing.
Quote, in the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is a line from which 1957 song?
If I really took time and thought about it, I probably could get there, but I don't know offhand, so I'm just going to pass.
Oh, that's Nat King Cole's When I Fall in Love. Natalie. Operating in the name of performance art, what short-lived coffee shop put dumb in front of the names of all of its menu items?
Short-lived coffee shop. Oh, I don't know. I can't get Starbucks out of my head, but clearly that's not short-lived. But I'll just go with Starbucks in case I'm missing something.
Oh, you're so close. It was the name of that performance art piece was called Dumb Starbucks. It was social commentary.
Oh,
I remember when it was. It made the news. It made the news because it set a legal precedent for what was legally parody.
Yep, it was covered under performance art and thus not shut down. Matt, we're going to head over to you. Whose song "Because You Loved Me" spent 6 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 in 1996?
Celine Dion.
And I Will Always Love You. Celine Dion is a correct answer. John, which British group had a hit in the 1960s with the song Dedicated Follower of Fashion? Dedicated Follower of Fashion.
Rolling Stones?
No, that'd be the Kinks.
Oh.
Natalie. What criminal offense did Zsa Zsa Gabor do jail time for?
I think she was drunk driving.
Oh, no, she got arrested for...
No?
The jail time itself was for assaulting an officer. I think it was drunk driving, but the jail time was for assaulting an officer. Matt.
God, that's as dodgy as the dumb Starbucks question. Sorry.
Matt, which figure skater, well known to South Park fans, won the World Figure Skating Championships in 1986?
What would Brian Boitano do?
Brian Boitano is a correct answer. John, Woo-Ha, Got You All in Check was the first solo release from what rapper?
Okay. Oh my God. I know this. I can see his face. I keep wanting to say Exhibit, but it's not Exhibit. It's, of course now I can't think of his name. I know exactly who it is. If I keep thinking about it, I'm going to look like an idiot, but I already look like an idiot because I can't think of his name and it's really obvious. Names is just something like in my old age, names is something that has been going quickly. Faces and other things I can remember easily, but just names, I'm losing. Go ahead and tell me.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
Natalie, her fellow cast members on the Mickey Mouse Club were Ryan Gosling, Kerry Russell, and Justin Timberlake. Her first self-titled debut album in 1999 spawned 3 U.S. #1 singles, including Come On Over Baby. Who is she?
I'm assuming it's Britney Spears.
Oh, no, it's Christina
No, it's Christina Aguilera. Damn it. Sorry.
How dare you swear on my freaking show?
I should have thought that one through a little bit longer.
All right, we got 2 questions left. That is the end of the hot seat round. So, Matt, your next question. What first-person shooter game released by ID Software in 1993 featured flying flaming skulls, cyber demons, and BFGs?
thinking that's Doom.
That is Doom. John, your last question. What is the only active volcano in mainland Europe?
I don't fucking know. That's my answer.
It's Mount Vesuvius.
Or Suvius. White man can't jump. Rosie Perez. Nobody? Okay.
I
No.
I remember the movie, just not that well.
Okay.
Listen, there are two things I remember about that movie, and they're both on Rosie Perez.
Yeah, I've seen that 1 or 8 million times. So.
It's a wonderful movie. You can't remember the end where he still can't dunk? right.
Listen, of all the people in that movie, Woody Harrelson was the last person I was paying attention to.
I like that movie.
Snipes was funnier.
He was. Woody Harrelson definitely played more of the straight guy in there. But we are out of our hot seat rounds. We're heading into our wager round. But before we get there, we got to give our points out so you know what you can wager. Your scores right now, Natalie, you picked up 7 that round. That brings you to 31. Matt picked up 8, brings you to 32. John picked up 3, brings him to 24. It is 32 to 31 to 24 with Matt in the lead. Now we get to our wager round. The way your wager round works is quite simple. If you've never listened to the show before, I am going to give our contestants 3 categories. They can wager their points in any way, shape, or form they want based on those categories. They can go all in on one question. They can spread it out across all 3 questions. They can wager 0 across the board. If they get the questions right, they'll get the points. If they get the question wrong, they will lose the points. But they're wagering strictly on the category title itself. With that being said, I do have 2 rules. 1, you must wager whole numbers only. So no negative wagering, no fractions. I went to school in Florida. You don't want me doing math. 2, your total combined wager amongst those 3 categories cannot exceed what your total point value is right now. So, John, your combined wager cannot go more than 24. Natalie, your combined wager cannot go more than 31. Matt, you cannot go more than 32. Are you ready for your categories?
Sure.
Ready.
Sure.
Your 3 categories are European history, the Old Testament, and world geography. European history, the Old Testament, and world geography. Lock in your wagers now. Wagers are locked in. Let's go through our questions. Let's get some answers, and let's crown a champion tonight. First up, your first category is European history. Which European capital city traces its establishment back to a trading post or Kaupstad, Kaupstad, in 1048? Following a fire in 1624, it was rebuilt and named Christiana after King Christian IV, before getting its current 4-letter name in 1948.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
No, all right, I'm locked in.
All right, question number 2. Your category was the Old Testament. After Sarah was unable to give Abraham children, she gave him what handmaiden who bore him Ishmael? That handmaiden shares a name with a title character from a comic strip created by cartoonist Dick Brown in the 70s and follows a portly, red-bearded Viking. I almost said dragon. A portly, red-bearded Viking.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Okay, locked in.
All right, we are moving on to question number 3. Your category was world geography. Rivers named the Ruzizi, Malagarasi, Kalambo, and Lufubu are just 4 of the many rivers that flow into what lake? It's the longest and second largest freshwater lake on Earth.
Locked in.
Yeah, I'll lock in.
Okay, locked in.
Everybody's in?
Yep.
Let's go through this. And John, are you in? Sorry.
Yep.
All right, let's go through this. Let's get some answers, some wagers, and a champion, starting off with European history. What European capital city traces its establishment back to a trading post or Kaupstad in 1048, Following a fire in 1624, it was rebuilt and named Christiania after King Christian IV before getting its current four-letter name in 1948. John, you are currently trailing. What was your answer and your wager?
I wagered 0, and I just went with the first four-letter capital I could think of, and that was Oslo.
Natalie, your answer and your wager?
I wagered 5, and I also went with Oslo.
Matt, your answer and your wager?
The first four-letter capital that came to my mind was Bern, and I wagered 0.
Your correct answer. That is Oslo, Norway. Nicely done. Natalie, you're going to pick up the 5 points. John, Matt, your scores do not change. Natalie currently has a 36 to 32 to 24 lead. As we move into question number 2, your category was the Old Testament. After Sarah was unable to give Abraham children, she gave him what handmaiden who bore him Ishmael? That handmaiden shares a name with a title character from a comic strip created by cartoonist Dick Brown in the 70s and follows a portly, red-bearded Viking. Let's flip it up a little bit here. Matt, your answer and your wager.
Well, the only red-haired, portly Viking that I know is Hagar the Horrible, so I answered Hagar. Unfortunately, for 0 points again.
John, answer and wager.
I also wagered 0 points, and I went with Kathy.
Natalie, answer and wager.
So I didn't follow my gut, which was bet it all on the one that sounds the hardest. I bet 0, which I think was very good. And I thought of Hagar. I thought of Helga. I was sitting on Eric for a little while, and then I thought, Ruth popped into my head first when I heard about it being a biblical name. So I just went with Ruth.
We are looking for Hagar the Horrible. But all three of you bet 0 on that question, so screw you all indefinitely. I stand by that question. I had fun writing that question.
That was, I mean, the clue was great. I mean, I like I said, I grew up a Catholic schoolboy. I never remember Hagar being mentioned in the Bible, ever.
All right, we are moving on to question. The scores don't change, so Natalie, you're still up 36, 32, 24. As we move into our final question, the category was world geography. Rivers named the Ruzizi, the Malagarasi, the Colombo, and the Lufubu are just 4 of many rivers that flow into what lake? It is the longest and second largest freshwater lake on Earth. Matt, what was your answer and your wager?
I didn't have a good answer, so I took the opportunity to say Lake Titicaca for 0 points.
All right, John, your answer and your wager.
I also wagered 0 points, and I said Victoria.
Natalie, your answer and your wager.
So for a little while I was in Europe, and then I thought these don't sound like European names. And then I realized I had my categories mixed around. And so then I thought they sound more like African names. So I also went with Lake Victoria. But then when I reread it when you reread it just then, Chris, I thought, maybe it's Lake Titicaca. But I went with Lake Victoria and I wagered 15. I know, which I might be regretting.
It is an African lake. It is not Lake Victoria. It's Lake Tanganyika. It's a shockingly large lake, and it borders, I think, 5 different African nations. It is long. Like, it is a long, thin lake just on the west side of Africa. Lake Tanganyika is what we're looking for. So with that, Natalie, you're going to lose 15. Your final scores, 32 for Matt, 24 for John, 21 for Natalie. Matt, you are a winner tonight. Congratulations, my friend.
Winners bet 0.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk about gutsy wagering. Come on, guys.
Yeah, no guts, no glory.
Wussy.
No guts, no glory. Natalie was the only one that threw in for that round at all. So nicely done.
There was no way in a million years on any quiz that I would put any points on any of these 3 categories. If you had a gun to my head.
I was quietly hoping for a capital question in the world geography one. If I had have known the capital question was coming in the other, I would have flipped them. But
Nah.
that's all
Hey,
good.
you know what?
Fake internet
Did
points.
y'all have fun tonight?
Of
Oh, yeah.
course.
It
All
was
right.
excellent.
So rather than giving you all a chance to shout out something new, this is being recorded in the States back on December 30th. Natalie, it's currently New Year's Eve there. So let's go ahead. Let's give everyone instead of giving a shout out, give your wish for the new year, either for yourself or for the world as a whole. So we'll start, John, with you.
My wish is to finish these 2 damn albums I've been working on forever. And I'm so close to finishing. I just want them to be done.
John, one of the things that I genuinely love about you is you are literally a man of so many talents. And can you give our listeners just one more time what they know about Throwback Trivia Takedown? Where can they actually find your music?
I mean, if you search my name on Spotify, you can find the few things that I have released. I have a few songs up there. One of the 2 albums I'm working on will be coming out. The other one is actually under a band name, and I'm not ready to release that info yet. So.
No, but you can find John Speas, Speas, on Spotify. And if I'm remembering correctly, John, it's like jazz music, right?
No, it literally runs the gamut.
Okay. The song I listened to was jazz.
Okay. What is your definition of jazz? Because I don't necessarily have an officially jazz song on there.
Hold on. I got to pull up my Spotify now. Give me a second.
Do you mean blues?
I thought it was jazz, but I do conflate the two. Not going to lie. Hold on. I have to re-download Spotify. I don't use Spotify at all.
I mean, you can find it on any of the music streaming services, including YouTube.
That's actually what I use. Let me pull it up on YouTube because it's going to be on there.
Before we started recording, I listened to your Octavio jingle or song, or whatever. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
It showed up in my reels. I was scrolling through my Facebook reels, and it showed up on my Facebook reels.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of came up with it on the fly, and I was like, oh, I'm going to record that for Dustin. I was trying to find someone else to sing it for him, but he was like, I like your version. I'm like, I hate my version. I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good singer.
Hey, everyone can sing. It's just a matter of if they can sing well. That's the difference.
I think it would have sounded better if I found like a young kid to sing it, because then it would sound cute. Like
that is a kid's book. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's an Irish tune.
I was going to say, it's the Pied Piper. What are we doing?
That's not it.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the definition of jazz. I've been doing something wrong with what I've been listening to.
Exactly. Were there words on it?
That's not it either. I can't find it on YouTube.
Were there words on it?
Yes.
It's probably my blues song then.
Okay. Well, you know what, John? I wish you nothing but good fortune in the next year. I know you have your tournament kicking off here soon over on Throwback Trivia Takedown.
Yep.
I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be on one of those play-in games like I was last year and probably lose rather quickly. So
you never know. Weirder things have happened.
Yeah, I don't win trivia games. There's a reason I host.
As I say, we don't either. That's why we host the tournament.
All right. Natalie, you're the closest to the New Year, so we're going to end with you. Matt, what about you, my friend?
Excuse me. Despite the current state that we are living in at the moment, I just want to wish all my family and friends, and hopefully myself too, just a happy and healthy and prosperous 2026. I know it's been looking bleak, and it probably continues to look bleak, but hopefully there is a light at the end of the tunnel at some point, and hopefully we can get there in one piece.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I get that. It's a tough time out there for a lot of people. So you are consistently in my thoughts and my prayers. We've all been there with tough times, and the current climate is not helping mental health of a lot of people. So just know that you are not alone. You are loved and supported through the people in the network here. And if you do need help, please reach out to someone that can. In any way, shape, or form, just you're not alone. Natalie, going over to you. You're the closest to the new year, so we're going to count on you to tell us if anything bad happens. You got to give us like an advance warning. But what are you thinking about moving into 2026?
Well, as you've probably heard, here in Australia, we recently had mass shooting, which we haven't had since 1996. And at that time in 1996, the government, our Prime Minister John Howard and the government took swift and decisive action, which has been very effective until just now. So looking forward, I guess, for Australia, I hope that there is more action that is planned to try and prevent what's just happening again. And I guess if I may say so, I hope that somewhere over in America, somehow, sometime, the people in charge maybe start to see that things need to change there as well in terms of gun violence. So that's my really sad one. My happier one is, as you've probably heard me mention, I'm a relationship therapist. So I wish everyone calm, peace, and love in their relationships. And if they're not experiencing that, the courage to reach out and get some help with that, because it's amazing what some support and some strategies and some new ways of looking at things can do to help a couple turn their relationship around. So 2026, I am wishing everyone, calm, peace, and love. And for the next, it's 2:36 in the afternoon here. So, I've got to do some quick maths. What have I done? For the next 7.5 hours or so, a nice fun party to see out 2025 and ring in 2026.
I will drink my non-alcoholic. I'll drink to that there, Natalie. Thank you. By the way, does your daughter get to come home for it? Or is she up north still?
No, she was home for Christmas. So we've just had a week with her, but she's in the music world and she's booked a gig that she doesn't perform, but she's now a booking agent for gigs. And she's booked a gig with 5 different bands that are all playing tonight. So she has to be there to make sure that all runs smoothly. So yes, we put her back on the plane yesterday.
Aww,
well, when I do my world tour of Australia, I'll definitely call her to book gigs for me.
Yes, you're hired straight up. You're in. I'll make sure.
I love it. And listen, for the PTE Network team here, y'all, this has been a year of monumental change in our lives. We've launched new shows. We've had ups and downs, but just from the group here, thank you all for your continued support. The 3 people across this screen from me, I will say, other than John, the thing that gives me the most joy is the fact that I've actually gotten to get close with the 3 of you. I feel like I know your heart, your soul, your intentions, and if people in the world could be more like the 3 people across the screen, would be a lot better place. I thank you for bringing joy and levity into my life. I thank you for your confidence, your friendship, and I hope the 3 of you have a wonderful 2026. For our listeners out there, from my family to yours, cheers. We will be ringing in the new year by falling asleep by 10 p.m. We don't stay up late anymore. Hopefully getting to watch the finale of Stranger Things, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But y'all, thank you. Check the show notes for the Patreon, all that fun stuff. It's in the show notes, or ptepodcast.com/links has everything there as well. We'll go ahead and sign off for now. For the Pub Trivia Experience, I have been Chris.
I've been John.
I've been Matt.
And I've been Natalie. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.